Hi everyone, Ellie here from 3 Deep Breaths again, making yoga more accessible for those that might be completely new to yoga or might be carrying an injury or just anything that doesn't quite put you in the confident yogic classes and doesn't quite put you in the I need to be on a chair yoga type of class. So it's sort of all those other ones in between. Today we're doing a post-gym workout. I'm sure a lot of people do some sort of other form of exercise to help keep their health and weight in check. And I just did a boot camp class yesterday, so you guys are following along with me and doing a post-gym workout yoga class, just re-stretching those muscles that we caused a bit of pain to. What I wanted to add to my yoga classes, which I do to my live classes, but I sort of forgot to do it here, but I'll do an oracle card. So first of all, get in your comfy seat. If it's not cross-legged, it's legs out in front, block underneath your tailbone if that's comfortable, or sitting on a bolster. You can be on your knees like I've shown you before. If you're not sure, go back to the first class and look at the props, how to use them. You can sit on the block with your knees either side. You can put a blanket under your knees. Just make sure that you're comfortable. Even the bolster can go between your legs if that's more accessible to you. Main part is that you're comfortable. Okay, and we'll bring awareness into our body. If you can close your eyes, that's fine. If not, you can just look about 6 feet in front of you and just have a really soft gaze. If your head is feeling a little bit spacey and running all over the place today, palms facing down on your knees. And if you feel like you need some energy or some sort of divine intervention, palms facing up. And we'll just take our 3 deep breaths here. So in through the nose, filling up the belly first, pushing that stomach out, moving up the body to the top of the lungs last. And then exhale from the top through the nose, working your way down, doing your belly last, and really pull that belly button in to reach the spine. Squeeze all that air out. Inhale, push the belly out, giving the lungs some space to move into. Working your way to the top of the lungs, and then exhale from the top of the lungs down to your belly as slowly as you possibly can. And feel your shoulders and everything relaxing as you exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale through the nose. Draw this one out as long as you possibly can so that you can barely feel any air coming out of your nose, really slowly. So now you're aware of your body. I'd like you to concentrate on a question that you might like to know the answer to, or just asking for any sort of guidance that you're not sure you need today. Just focus on what it is that you're after. Okay, I'll read that to you at the end of the session. Okay, while we're in our seated pose, we'll just do some really nice twists. So we'll take a deep breath in, arms above the head, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. On the exhale, we'll take our left hand to the outside of our right knee and our right hand behind our back, looking over your right shoulder. Squeeze all the air out. Inhale back to center, and we'll swap sides. So right hand to the left knee, left hand behind, palm facing out if that's accessible. Looking over your left shoulder, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, center, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand over right knee. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Right hand over left knee, twisting the body around. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. As we twist, we're squeezing all the air out. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. We're actually massaging our internal organs as well. Excellent, back to center. We'll just do some nice side bends as well. I find I get really tight in the hip flexors, the hip area, the lower back after the gym. So we'll take a deep breath in, arms above the head. Exhale, place your right hand down beside your buttocks and lean over towards the right. So keeping your body and your chest open wide and straight in line with your arm. Remember to breathe. Keeping your buttocks flat on the mat or whatever you're sitting on. Okay, we'll inhale back to center. We'll exhale to the left. Maybe place your palm 30 centimeters away from your body. Might make it a little easier. That way you can get a deeper stretch. You can try to get that elbow down onto the mat. So we're not hunching over, not falling forward. We're trying to keep our body, our arm, all in a straight line. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. You'll feel that stretch all the way from your fingertips down into your hip. It's a great stretch. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Remembering to keep your bum firmly planted on the mat. And just remember we're warming up, so things are going to be a little stiff to start with. Inhale, center, last one to each side, so over to the right. Nice deep breaths. Just feel how your body's slowly giving in. Inhale, center, and exhale to the left. Okay, I need to remove the block if I'm going to sit with my legs out in front. This is where you can grab your strap because we'll do a forward fold, seated forward fold. Especially in the warm-up process, it's really helpful in helping bring us closer to our knees. So we'll take a deep breath in, arms above the head. Exhale, folding at the hips, not folding at the belly, not folding at the arms. For those that are using a strap, you can use that to pull your chest forward. If you imagine that your chest is coming forward, that means you're folding at the hips. If you imagine your belly coming forward, that means you're hunching over. So keeping the elbows bent to help bring you closer to the knees. You might need to just do little micro bends in the knees just to warm up the hamstrings. If you want that extra stretch, pull your toes in towards you. So remember leaning forward with the chest. And sitting back up, place your hands beside your buttocks, chest leaning forward, chest is out, shoulders are back, toes pulled in towards you. This is our staff pose. Looks easy, but it's quite challenging if you don't have a strong core. Remembering to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. And release. Take the legs out wide. Tuck the right foot into wherever's comfortable. It might be the knee, might be up higher, whatever works for you. Again, you can use your strap to lasso the foot to help bring you closer. Otherwise, you can reach forward with your hands. So deep breath in, exhale. We're going to lean or fold at the hips, but we're going to go forward facing the chest, facing our left foot. So you feel that stretch in the lower back there. Trying to get our chest as close as we can to our knee without hunching the shoulders and the neck over. So leading with the chest. And if you're using your strap, you can use one hand or both hands just to help leverage you forward a little bit further. It's another good hamstring stretch as well. Okay, sitting back up, we'll swap legs. Bringing the left foot into wherever's comfortable on the right leg. Deep breath in. Lasso the right foot if you're using a strap. And fold forward. Remembering to keep your buttocks firmly planted on the mat at all times. Leading with the chest. Pull those right toes in towards you. Remember to breathe. That breath is what helps our muscles relax. So if we concentrate on that breath, you'll notice that the muscles will start to go, oh, okay, I can let go here. And sitting back up. Swing the legs around to the side and come up onto your knees. Remember, if you need a towel or a blanket to place under your knees, do so. So we'll be on standing knees. You'll probably need a block here, which I will. Place that to your left-hand side. What I'd like you to do is reach out with your right leg, the arch of the right foot facing, so in line with your left knee. Place your left hand down on your block or on the mat, whatever you're using that's comfortable. So you're creating a nice straight line from foot, leg to hand. We'll just take our right arm up. Remembering to keep the chest open. Try to create a nice straight line between the two arms. And just feel that stretch. Tighten those glutes. Then I'd like you to swing that arm around past your body, over your head. And open up those psoas, those muscles and tendons that are deep down in the belly, in the torso. Remembering to activate your glutes so that you're keeping your pelvis forward. You're not leaning forward and pushing your bum out. You're bringing everything into a nice straight line. Excellent. Bring that arm back around. Come back to your knee, twist around to face your right leg and bring the toes up off the mat. So you're pulling your toes in towards you. Deep breath in and then just fold forward to wherever's comfortable. Remember to always lead with the chest. If you can reach your toes, that's great. You might need to do micro bends in the knee to release those hamstrings. Coming back to upright, knees back together, and we'll swap sides. So putting the block on our right hand side. Take the left leg out to your left. Just move over a little. So remember, the arch of the foot is in line with your knee. Placing your right hand down. Take the left arm up, creating that nice straight line between the two arms. Remembering to engage the glutes, pushing the pelvis forward and the arms back. Feel the little cracks in the back going now. Notice where you feel that stretch. It's not the same for everyone, so you notice where it's working for you. Okay, we'll swing that arm down past the body and up over our heads. Again, remembering to push the pelvis forward, engage the glutes. Keeping that nice straight line from left fingertips down to the left toes. And you should actually feel the stretch all the way from the fingertips to the toes. Remembering to breathe. Making sure that your bum's not pushed out behind you and you're not folded over. Keeping that nice straight line. It's a really nice stretch, this one. Okay, releasing the arms, coming back up to your knee, twisting around to the left-hand side, lifting those left toes off the mat, and folding forward to wherever's comfortable for you. Remember, little micro bends in the knee. And there's always, everyone has one side that's tighter than the other. For me, I think it was my right. Remember to lead with your chest. Beautiful. Come back to standing knees. And into tabletop. So this is where your knees are stacked directly under your hips. Your wrists directly beneath the shoulders, creating that nice stable table. Take a deep breath in to cow. Wow, really worked those stomach muscles yesterday. And exhale, rounding the spine into cat pose. Tucking your belly button into your spine and pushing all the air out. Inhale for cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, pushing the belly down. Creating that deep concave in the back. And exhale, round the spine. Belly button in. And release to tabletop. From here, I'd like you to tuck your toes under. And then we'll push our hips and knees up and back into downward dog. As we're warming up, we'll just slowly pedal the feet, making sure that you're pushing back as far as you can into the hips. It's okay if the knees are bent. It's important to have the straight arms and the straight back. Slowly pedaling the feet, waking up the hamstrings, the calves, the arms. And you can hopefully stop pedaling. Keep the knees bent if the hamstrings and calves are a bit too tight. And come back down to the knees. Take a deep breath in for cow and exhale for cat. So between these two poses, inhale, we really don't need to move our hands and feet at all. They just stay in the same place as we move between the poses. Okay, back to tabletop, tuck the toes and push hips up and back into downward dog. Remember to breathe. Okay, bring the knees back down. You can drop down onto your buttocks. So hopefully that's warmed you up a little bit, just to help release some of those tight muscles. We've used a little bit of the arms, a little bit of abs, a little bit of legs. Just a little wake up. If you need more stretching, then just run through that again, just to help release those tight and tired muscles. Okay? We'll just take our 3 deep breaths. You can bring your hands to heart center, otherwise just keep them on your knees. And show some gratitude to your body. Remembering to breathe deep into the belly, working your way up. And give thanks to your body for what it does for you each and every day, especially those parts of the body that you might be feeling after you've been to the gym or done some sort of exercise. Remember to exhale as slowly as you can. While you're being aware of your body, I will read the card to you. Okay, today it's our throat chakra, which is responsible for communication, speaking our truth. And I'll read from the book. Throat chakra, speak up, choose your words wisely, truth through love. The unspeakable is spoken, and the spoken never heard, but felt by the masses across the earth. This mandala brings powerful guidance and healing of the throat chakra. It is important to acknowledge the power of one's voice and the impact it may have on others, the collective consciousness, and your own vibration. Let that sink in for a bit. Every word that you speak has the ability to affect not only your energy, but the energy in everything that you encounter. So it could be a person that you're speaking to, and then their energy that you've transferred will actually affect their world as well. So it's really important that you choose your words based around love and consideration, kindness, so that energy reverberates back to you. The voice is a sacred portal to one's truth. This card brings a reminder that our truth is infinitely governed by the power of love. If there is no love within your words, how can you be speaking from your heart? Speaking one's truth is a powerful act, and it is one's actions that will reverberate across all levels of space and time. So allow the gateway of your heart to speak directly through the throat chakra, filtering all thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? And does it improve upon the silence? Shruti Sai Baba, famous words. So I will leave you with that. Being kind in your voice and speaking your truth from the heart. It's a beautiful thought. Okay, my name's Ellie from 3 Deep Breaths. Thanks for joining me on the mat today, and I hope you've released some of the tension in the limbs today. I'll see you in the next class. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.